Bonjour, today I'm going to be going over les verbes RE qui sont réguliers, so regular RE verbs in French. La plupart de ces verbes sont irréguliers, so the majority of RE verbs are irregular, which means that they do not follow the pattern that we're going to talk about today. However, don't let that scare you off. A lot of them are regular and they follow the same pattern. If you know that pattern, then you can conjugate any regular RE verb. But just because you see a verb that ends in RE, it does not necessarily mean that it's going to follow these same rules. So all regular RE verbs end in DRE. So for example, vendre means to sell, and it is a regular RE verb, so it will follow the pattern that we're going to talk about today. Attendre is to wait. Rendre, to give back. Perdre, to lose. Entendre, to hear. Répondre, to answer or to respond. And confondre, to confuse or to mistake. These are just some examples of RE verbs that are regular, and you notice that they all end in DRE. However, not all DRE verbs are regular. So some examples are prendre, which is to take. It does end in DRE, but it is an irregular RE verb. Craindre, to fear. Se plaindre, to complain. Éteindre, to turn off. Joindre, to join, and gendre, to spread, are all DRE verbs that are irregular, so they will not follow the pattern that we'll talk about today. So it's a little helpful to know that all the regular RE verbs do end in DRE. Kind of helps you see whether or not it might or might not be regular. But again, just because it ends in DRE does not necessarily mean that it is a regular RE verb. Pour les verbes réguliers, so in order to conjugate a regular RE verb, étape numéro 1, enlever RE pour trouver le radical. So we're going to take off the RE of the infinitive to find that verb stem. So for example, vendre, I'm going to take off the RE and its stem is vendre. Entendre, again, take off the RE to find its stem, which becomes entendre. And confondre, take off the RE to find the stem confond. Étape numéro 2, puis ajouter la bonne terminaison. Then you have to add the correct ending. So for je, that ending is S, and for nous, that ending is ONS. For tu, the ending is S, and vous, the ending is EZ. For il, elle, on, right here, the ending is nothing. On fait rien. So you add nothing to the end. And for il, elle, pluriel, you're going to add ENT. So for an example, we're going to start with attendre, which means to wait for. J'attends. J'attends. I wait, or I wait for. Notice that we took off the RE of the infinitive to find our stem, and then we added the ending S. J'attends. I wait. Tu attends. Again, we took the infinitive, took off the RE to find our stem, and then added the S to conjugate it in the present tense. Tu attends. You wait. Il attend. Il attend. We took off the RE to find the stem, and then we added nothing to the ending, so it's just il attend. He waits. Elle attend. On attend. Again, for that third person singular, they're all conjugated the same way. You take off the RE and add nothing. Elle attend. She waits. On attend. One waits. Nous attendons. Nous attendons. For this one, we took off the RE to find our stem and then added ONS. Nous attendons. We wait. Vous attendez. For this, took off the RE to find our stem, and then added EZ to the end. Vous attendez, you all wait, or you formal wait. Ils attendent. For this, we took off the RE to find our stem, and then added ENT. Ils attendent. Remember that ENT is silent and you do not hear it. Ils attendent. They wait. Elles attendent. They wait. Feminine. And our last example is going to be perdre. Perdre, to lose. Je perds. Je perds. We took off the RE of perdre, our infinitive, to find the stem, and then added S. Je perds. I lose. Tu perds. You lose. Took off the RE and added the S to conjugate it. Tu perds. You lose. Il perd. That third person singular. Take off the RE and we add nothing. Looks just like the stem. Il perd. He loses. Elle perd. She loses. On perd. One loses. Nous perdons. Take off our RE to find our stem. Add ONS as our ending. Nous perdons. We lose. Vous perdez. You all lose. Ils perdent. Again, take off that RE and add your ending ENT, and it is silent. Ils perdent. They lose. Elles perdent. They lose, feminine. So just a little bit of info, a little tutorial on how to conjugate regular RE verbs in French. So hopefully it'll help you as you continue your French studies.